So people who have credit cards don't know their rights and don't know how to get out of debt. And that's what this book, Debt Cures, actually tells people how to do. So some of the things, for example, in this book, I tell people how to do. If they have credit card payments that they're all maxed out, there's a simple technique that nobody knows. That's why these are the secrets that the banks don't want people to know. They are furious that I'm blowing the lid on this. There's a technique that virtually every person who has credit card debt can cut their payments in half virtually overnight. In half. There's another technique that if you have $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 in credit card debt, you can completely wipe out that debt.
How is it that people don't know about this?
Well, who's going to tell them? The banks? I mean, think about it. The banks are making their money by, and I'll say it again, by screwing the American consumer. A major senior official, I think it was the president of one of the largest banking groups in the world, said, we make most of our money by the people who are the most desperate in need of credit cards and loans. Those people who can't afford to repay. That's our bread and butter. Now, this is sad because minorities, African Americans, people who have low-income jobs, these are the people that the banks are targeting and putting the screws to. These are the weakest people, and it's a form of slavery. The banks are specifically designed to take these millions of people and keep them in poverty and keep them in debt, and it's a scam.
So what can people do today? Because a lot of people, let's face it, are significantly in debt with credit cards. So what can they do?
And one of the reasons why I wrote the book is I tell people the very simple steps, and it's just about knowledge. It's just about knowing. Again, the banks are taking advantage of people. If people know what to do, they can reverse the roles. They can get control. If a person, for example, right now is watching, and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you're up to your eyes in debt, if you can't pay your bills, if you don't have a credit card, if you have bad credit, if you have no credit, if you're constantly getting whacked with late fees and these high interest payments, if you have debt collectors continuing to harass you and hound you, you can stop the insanity right now.